here's an interesting vehicle over here. Don't you reckon, gentlemen?
It's a very
Very, is this your vehicle?
It belongs to John Allison Monkhouse.
Belongs to John Allison Monkhouse, and you work for John Allison Monkhouse. You're Selwyn Allen, is that right?
Yep.
You've brought the vehicle here today?
Yes, yes.
You're Selwyn. Selwyn, what can you tell me about this particular vehicle that isn't obvious? Is it the difficulty in restoration? How long have you had it, and all that sort of thing?
Well, we found it in Newcastle about 4 years ago. It had been gutted inside. All the original hearse fittings had been removed because a music group had used it for their amplifiers and used it as a panel van. It was on mag wheels and fat tyres, and had been in the hands of somebody who was a bit of a hot rod enthusiast. So a couple of things that aren't original, a bit of extra chrome under the bonnet that shouldn't be there. We found some correct wheels with a bit of hunting, a bit more hunting for hubcaps, which were very hard to find. But we were very fortunate. One of our coffin suppliers here in Melbourne, when he was a young man, before he ever thought about making coffins, he was a coach builder with Martin and King. And he was able to tell us that their deluxe jobs didn't have headlining cloth in the roof in the rear, but they used oak ply. So we set about trying to find some pretty rare oak ply for the headlining, and the whole of the interior has been restored in solid oak. So it's very original. And here we've got a Veteran Car Club of Australia sign in the window saying that it's owned by Lawrence and Patrick Kelly. Lawrence and Patricia, I beg your pardon. The year is 1946, and it's a Scania Vabis, I hope that's pronounced correctly, B22, could be Vavis, and it's let me see, it's a 6-cylinder vehicle, it's diesel, it's 135 horsepower. It's a beautiful grey vehicle with an unusual cabin, and a beautifully restored tray on the rear of it as well. And once again, congratulations. It's a left-hand drive vehicle, and that probably means that it certainly wasn't manufactured here, without doubt. So beautiful vehicle, and congratulations to the owner. It's number one in the position of all of the displays here today. Basketball, give it a squeeze. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way. It works. Yeah, that works. See the turning indicators. I remember these. Turning indicators.
Right down on
the truck. That's right. If you want to go around to the right, you push that one. If you want to stop, you keep it up like that.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
Then how do they know you're going that way if you want?
How do you know? Well, you've got to put your arm out the other side.
Years ago, they used to pull to the left. They've done a right-hand turn.
Pull to the left, yeah.
Pull to the left, right on mine.
Like they do currently in the city, in Melbourne. Pull to the left and then go to the right. Yeah.
You used to have to do it.
That's right.
Pull to the left, yeah.
Amazing, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. And did you eventually buy one of these?
Yeah, I own one.
You did own one, right.
In the car, not the truck.
Right,
in
right.
The car.
Right, so
Yeah,
while this isn't yours, you had one exactly the same as this?
Exactly.
Okay, and what year would it, what year is it?
1926.
26.
26.
How many of that?
Superior.
How many of that would be in Australia? How many of those do you think?